a card on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win this beautiful Renault GTA sedan. And now the host of Card Shark, Bill Rafferty.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. This is our final show of the week. I am happy to say we made it through the whole week. We want to have a lot of fun today. Hopefully give away. We gave a car away yesterday. As a matter of fact, we lost the champion yesterday. She walked out the door with 2 cars. Let's get started right now by meeting our leaders, our dealers. Here comes Susanna Williams and Lacey Pemberton, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you. Yeah, we made it through the week. I'm very happy about that. That was exciting yesterday.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it. She went up with very little cash, but 2
no
cars.
Cash, but 2 cars. So she's gonna have. She can drive around feeling sorry for herself every day of the week.
That's
now.
right.
She really did well. Let's go deal out the cards, ladies. It's time for us to meet our card sharks. Come on out. Hello, Lee.
Hello, Bill.
Lee, introduce yourself, sir.
My name is Lee Newcomb. I live and work in Bloomington, Illinois, where I sell computers.
You sell computers,
Yes,
and you're
I
out
do.
here on vacation?
I'm out here on vacation visiting my folks. They live in the dynamic city of Burbank, California.
Burbank, California.
Yes.
Ah, yes, over in the valley. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello, Bill.
Introduce yourself, please.
My name is Elizabeth Dunlap, and I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I work as a charge nurse in outpatient burn care.
Oh, you're a nurse?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, very good work to be involved in. Nice. The reason we have Lee playing from the champion's position is they flipped a coin backstage, and Lee got that spot because both of these are new players. Because we, as I said, we lost our champion yesterday. She went on. Not lost her. We didn't misplace her. We said you have to go. You won 2 cars. That's enough. Goodbye. So we're going to start today with 2 new players, and don't forget about our prize cards in the deck. A trip to the Mexican Riviera, a cruise worth well over $2,600. And this is our first game. First question. Audience poll, welcome again. They've been with us all week. We've been having a lot of fun with them. 10 members of LAPD. Welcome, gentlemen. I don't know if I'll have enough time to do this by the end of the show because this is the last day that they're going to be with us. But I've been teasing them and having a lot of fun with them, especially my pal Kelly out there. And you're my pal, Kel. I just want to give these guys a nice round of applause. I've been teasing them all week. All right, Lee, this is your question, sir. Before the show, we asked these 10 policemen, would you want your son to become a policeman? How many of these 10 policemen said they would?
I would think that, especially looking at these guys full of pride, that being a policeman is a job that has a lot of pride involved with it, probably like a career military officer. And so I would think that a lot of them might want their son to go into police work, and so I think that that would be a fairly high number. I would bet at least 7 out of the 10 would want their son to go into police work.
Elizabeth, higher or lower?
I think, though, police work is a very honorable profession. And a lot of people, you know, it's a very dangerous profession also. And they might not want their kids to follow in their footsteps so much, you know, to be out there. So I think the answer is going to be lower.
You're going lower than 7?
Lower than 7.
Interesting. Where I'm from in New York, it's a family occupation. Fathers are cops, sons become cops. It kind of just goes down the line. So I'm going to go with Lee. I think it's a high number here. The actual number of these policemen who would want their son to be a policeman is 5. It is not 7. It is 5. So that's lower. It is lower. So Elizabeth was right. Let me find out who the 5 guys are who want to want their sons to become policemen. Which are they up there? All right. Kelly, of course. Sure. No, I'm saying this. I agree with Lee's reason on this. Let me ask Rick, because he's close to the microphone. Why would you want your son to be?
Well, Bill, my son has seen me display pride and satisfaction in my job. And occasionally one of the citizens we help will say, thank you, you do a fine job. So he said, Dad, do you mind if I would become a policeman when I'm 21? I said, no, by all means, Christopher. Go for it.
Good. That's nice to see. Good. I like that. Have a seat, gentlemen. Thank you. Here we go, Elizabeth. Take a look at the card. A 2.
Okay, higher.
Higher than a 2. It is an 8.
Lower.
You're going to go.
I'm going to go.
She's going to go. See that look I got? She said lower. It's going to be lower. Lower than an 8? It is $500. Can't fool a lady from Vegas about cards. All right, Elizabeth, $500 goes on your side of the board.
Goodness.
Again, you've got an 8. What do you want to call?
I'm going to go lower. I'm going to go for it.
She's calling lower again. It is a 5.
Higher.
Higher than a 5. It is an 8. Lower than an 8, and there it is. Whoa! Good job. She did a good job. We'll be right back with game number 2 right after this. Welcome Welcome back, everybody. Got to congratulate Elizabeth. She's got one game on her side of the board. Putting the heat on Lee over here. Lee's got to win this next game in hopes to get into the tiebreaker if he wants to go to the money cards. Let's get started right now. Lacey's already dealt out the cards for game number 2. And our first question goes to Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Yes.
We surveyed 100 women who have been married for 6 months or less. Okay. And we asked them, since you've gotten married, have you seriously considered getting a divorce? How many newlywed women admitted they already have seriously considered a divorce?
Oh, when you first get married, it takes longer than 6 months to really get to know this guy that you're married to. And I think they must not have really liked him in the first place if they've considered him after just 6 months. I'll say that's going to be a low number, and I'm going to go like 19.
19?
Yes.
Lee, higher or lower, sir?
Gee, that's a tough one. You know, I've heard so much that the first year is by far the toughest year of marriage. But the first 6 months, I would think you're still on that honeymoon. So I think that number is going to be just a little bit lower than 19.
A little bit lower than 19?
A little bit lower than 19.
Interesting. Seriously considering getting a divorce? I don't know. I'm going to go higher. Just because I have a lot of faith in California. The actual number of newlywed women who have seriously considered a divorce is 12. It is lower.
Right.
It is lower.
All right.
So, Lee, you made the right call here. Here's your card, sir. It's a 9.
It's a 9. I'd like to change that card.
Wants to change it? The 9 now becomes a jack.
Oh, that's a pretty good card. That's a pretty good card. I think I'm going to go lower on that.
Lower than a jack? It's a 4.
All right. Good card. Very good card. Higher. Higher than a 4.
It is an oak daybed.
All right.
An oak daybed, you can only use it between the hours of 9 and 5.
Okay.
If you win it.
I'll get a,
all right.
I'll get a night job.
Okay. It's a 4. We're calling higher than a 4.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a 5.
All right. I'm going to go for it. One more. Higher. Higher than a 5.
He goes on. It's an 8.
All right. Lower than the 8.
Lower. He wants to tie it up. There it is.
All right.
Whoa, that's tough. Tough play. Well, we've got a tie. Lee went to the cards and did what he had to do. Poor Elizabeth didn't even get a chance to turn a card on that one. He was right there. All right, here are Lacey and Susanna dealing out the tiebreaker. 3-card game, maximum of 3 questions. And let's get started right now. Lee, this one is for you. Educated guess, sir. This past New Year's Day, how many different floats were in the Tournament of Roses parade?
Do you know, on New Year's Eve, I stayed out late and didn't get up to watch the parade, and now I would regret it, wouldn't I?
Oh. Mark, you want to roll that tape? We'll roll the tape back for you, Lee, and we'll let you count.
What can I say? I would say that number is going to be a...
You get to hear Mary Hart go, ooh.
I would say that number is going to be a number around 39 floats.
39 floats, he says. Elizabeth, what do you think? Higher or lower?
The Rose Parade, that's a big parade. And I think there's a lot more floats than that. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than 39?
Yes.
The actual number of different floats in the Tournament of Roses parade was 59. It is higher. It is higher. All right, Elizabeth, take a look at this. Tell me what you want to do. It's a 7.
Change that card.
Change it. 7 now becomes a 6.
Ooh, higher.
Higher than a 6? It's a 3.
Oh.
So a dangerous situation develops here because Lee gets a free shot. Let's take a look at this. It's a 5.
5. Higher than the 5.
He says higher than a 5. It is a king.
Got to go lower than the king.
Lower than a king for the game, the match, the oak daybed. Yes. Oh, no, stay there. I want to say goodbye to you, Elizabeth. Don't walk out on me. Listen, you really battled hard. It was just one of those situations where he got you the cards and he did it. I want to thank you so much for being here. We got some nice gifts for you backstage, Elizabeth.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Come on out here, Lee. Well, congratulations, you did it. And Bob Hilton, tell him about his oak daybed.
All right, it's Ortho's space-saving daybed featuring a solid oak frame, 2 mattresses, pop-up unit, and 5-piece comforter set. Furnished by Ortho Mattress Company. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bob. All right, when we come back after this brief message, we're going to go to the money cards. Who knows what damage this guy could do. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Here we are with Lee. Lee wants to go to the money cards. He is hot and heavy. And Susanna and Lacey are dealing those money cards out right now.
I don't know what I like better, those money cards or Susanna and Lacey.
Oh, let me do my spiel, Lee. Come on. And in addition to all the money he can win in the money cards, we have added a joker to the deck. Anytime that turns up, Lee, you're going to have a shot at winning that brand new Renault GTA back there. And for winning our match, we're going to guarantee you a shot at that car because we're going to give you a joker. And Lacey's holding it for you right now. And that is all you have to hear from me, Lee, except here's $200 and make some money. Let's do it. Come on. You got an 8.
This card is an 8. I'd like to change that card with number 1.
Number 1. It is a 9.
Oh.
Not a lot of help. 200 on a 9.
I'd like to bet $50 lower.
$50 lower than a 9.
Lower.
It's a 7.
All right.
Still not a lot of help on this card.
Okay.
250 on a 7.
So I've got $250. I'd like to bet $100 higher.
$100 higher.
$100 higher than the 7.
This is right in the middle. This can go either way. $100 higher than a 7. It is a 9. $350 on a 9. Good call.
$350 on a 9. I'll bet $100 lower.
$100 lower than a 9.
Lower.
It is a 3.
Good card.
Tough road.
card.
Tough road.
Good card.
All right, now you've got $450. We're going to bring you up here to the second level, give you $400 more. You have $850 on a 3.
$850 on a 3. I'll bet $600 higher.
600 higher than a 3.
Higher than a 3.
It is a 4, barely. But it's the higher card. $1,450 on a 4.
Okay. I'll bet $800 higher.
$800.
$800 higher than the 4.
Getting up in the money now. This is a tough bet on a card like this. $800 higher than a 4. It is a 5. You don't give yourself a lot of room, Lee. $2,250.
We're living on the edge. All right. $2,000. I'll bet. I'm going to change it. I'm going to change that card.
All right.
Change the card with number 3.
Number 3. You can change one card per line. You come over here and that 5 now becomes a 6. Not a lot of help. $2,250 on a 6.
All right, I'm going to bet $500 higher.
$500 higher.
500 higher.
500 higher than a 6. It is a king.
All right.
$2,750 on a king.
All right.
You have to wager at least $1,375 on this card.
I'm going to bet $1,500 lower.
$1,500. All right, he's made his bet. $1,500 lower than a king. He's going to hide his eyes here. No, it's another king. It's a push. No win, no loss. You get $2,750. You didn't wipe out on it. You had a tough road. You really did. But you ended up with $3,378 now, Lee. Not bad. And here is Lacey with the joker for you that we've held in the back for you so you can go and try and win this brand new car that Bob Hilton will tell you about.
It's new, quick, and hot. It's the Renault GTA 2-door sedan. Offers outstanding performance, confidence, and agility. Featuring a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder high-output overhead cab engine, electronic fuel injection, tuned exhaust system, and 5-speed transmission. Furnished by Renault.
All right. Okay, Lee, here it is, sir. In front of you are 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. Find it. I'll give it to you. Go ahead. Six. Started out over here, went all the way, almost like you were drawn to number 6, like something told you the car.
You might say I was drawn to the number 6, and then again you might say I just did it to fool you.
You just did it to fool me. You fooled me because you think I'm going to get very upset if I turn this over and it's car.
I want a car. Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Go on back, take a look at that. Get in that car. Just terrific. Hop in there, sir. What a way to do it.
My car.
Lee, it's your car,
My
sir.
car.
That is just great. Put your head out, sir.
The key.
Put your head out.
The key.
$12,942. Not a bad day's work for my man Lee here. We'll see you in a moment right after this. Wonderful. Huh? Oh, we're back. I was looking over there because that's where you're supposed to show up, because I'm supposed to tell you right now that Lee, our champion, has $1,242, but has to face another challenger. And here comes Helen. Hello, Helen. Introduce yourself, please.
I'm Helen Massey. I'm a former school bus driver from Illinois, now living in the high desert. I love to play golf, and now I hit balls instead of kids.
Well, it's nice to know you got a hobby, Helen. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. Have you cut the cards backstage, young lady?
Yes, I have.
Good luck to you. Don't forget, we always have prize cards in the deck. And today we're dealing with a trip to London, England. Really nice city to go to if you've never been there. Just fabulous. Let's get started right now with game number one. Lacey's already dealt out the cards. First question goes to Lee. Lee, we surveyed 100 first grade kids, and we asked them, does the stork bring babies? How many first graders were positive the stork does bring babies?
I tell you, Bill, if I were guessing this when I was in first grade, which I would have made an excellent contestant in first grade, I probably would have said that not very many, but I would probably guess more today because the kids today are exposed to so much garbage on television and stuff that they learn more of this. So I'm going to guess that that's a higher number than I would have guessed earlier, so probably about 37.
All right, you're going 37.
37.
Helen, do you think it's higher or lower than 37?
I think it's lower because children nowadays are very wise to the ways of the world. And believe me, their mothers tell them where babies come from. They know everything. I'll say it's lower.
You're going lower?
Yes.
This is a school bus driver speaking to us. She hears all the dirty talk on the way to and from school. Lower than 37. The actual number of first graders who said the stork brings babies is 55. It is not lower, it is higher. Joe, take a look at your card, Lee. Tell me what you want to do here, sir. It's a jack.
I have a jack. I think I'm going to stay with that card and go lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 4.
Good card. Good card. Higher.
Higher than a 4. It is a king.
Excellent card. Good card. Lower.
Lower than a king. It is a 6.
Ooh, do I go? Higher.
He's going for it. He says higher than a 6 for game number one. It is $500. Now the prize card comes up. $500. Here comes Susanna putting it up on his side of the board right now. We'll replace it. You have a 6. You can recall. Now, what do you want to do?
Freeze.
Freeze. Freeze, he says. Interesting what happens when those prize cards come up. He freezes. We go on to our next question. And this is for Helen. Helen, he's got a big lead on you here. We surveyed 100 single women and we asked them, have men today forgotten how to be romantic? How many single women said men have forgotten how to be romantic?
Well, I didn't tell you, Bill, but I have 7 boys. And I think they're pretty romantic.
7?
Yes?
Ooh, boy.
So I will say that's a pretty high number. How about a 63?
63. Lee, what do you think, sir?
You know, I used to think I was fairly romantic until I got to dating this lady a few months ago who told me I really wasn't. And that kind of shocked me. And she told me that's a common complaint she's got. So I'm going to guess that it's going to be even higher than that.
You're going higher than that? Higher than 63. Yes. Interesting. The actual number of single women who said men have forgotten how to be romantic is 73. It is higher. It is higher.
Very good.
Well, that's interesting. All right, you've got a 6 here, Lee. What do you want to do?
Change that card.
Okay, all right, sir. That 6 now becomes a 5.
All right. Higher.
Higher than a 5. Higher than a 5 for game number one. It is.
All right.
Very good. Good call. All right. All right, Lee has got 1 game on his side of the board and $500. When we come back, game number 2, right after this commercial break. Thank you. Come on over, ladies. We're just about out of time right now. I just realized, Helen, that Lee scooted out in front of you by 1 game, but you didn't get a chance to turn a card.
That's right.
I know.
Next time I'll have a better chance.
Next
maybe.
time I think I got faith in you, Helen. I think you're going to really make a battle out of
That's
this.
2 of us with faith.
Anyway, we've had a lot of fun this week on Card Checks. Oh, I want to just remember, we didn't get a chance to ask these guys another question. 10 members from LAPD were with us all week. I want to thank those guys so much. And we will see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Lingo presents the ABCs.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. I J K
L M
N O
P Q R
S T U
B
W X
Y
and Z.
Now that you know your ABCs, won't you come and watch Lingo with me? Lingo, coming up next on GSN.